Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and do hit the bell notification if at all you want to get all the updates on time and stay connected with me. Thank you so much. A couple of announcements. Yes, we are heading to the closure of the discount. So if you want to really book the reading with me, so you can simply just log into the website vlastrology.com, and the prices are before the discount, so you will have to less the discount, 30% discount, and you will definitely be able to avail it. And the reading is going to be taking place only in December because all the slots are taken before that. So book now, be fast if you really want to gift yourself this gift of a beautiful reading for yourself, I would say. Thank you so much. I try my best to give the best of the in my own capacity, the readings. Thank you so much. And we do have Maharishi Parashara conference, which we are headed to in the month of November. It's not that far. So you can just book your slot for for the whole conference, that is from the 21st to the 25th of November. And I will be conducting my lecture on the November 24th. There's a beautiful faculty member, beautiful readings. You will get all the, insights on astrology you will get. So please do not miss this opportunity to meet all the astrologers online. Thank you so much. And I will see you there. Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka, I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be discussing week 39 of the year 2024. How the time flies. Yes, we are heading to this lovely week because we have planets in dignity also, but there is a slight miss also. I will be sharing my insights on the same, but surely there are many beautiful transits also in the sky. We cannot just say that everything is bad or everything is great. And this is week 39, and we have, this is from the 23rd of September till the 29th of September. So in the first segment, I will be explaining what exactly this means, and then I will be sharing with you the insights on, or the readings or predictions or forecasts for all the 12 zodiac signs, that is from Aries all the way till the Pisces sign. And the weeklies is a ritual. And as you know, this is a therapy for me also. And I cannot miss it. Somehow I get connected so well with you all. And I look forward to making the weeklies. And also beautiful Guru Pushya yoga is also forming in the sky. And it is going to be on the Thursday when moon is going to be in Pushya Nakshatra. This happens thrice or 4 times in a year. So please make the best use of this. And the ritual also I will be sharing in a bit. So beautiful time period, because there is a Sasya yoga, there is a Bhadra yoga, and there is a Malavya yoga in the sky, which is forming because of Saturn, Mercury, and Venus. So it's for all the signs, that is fixed signs also are going to be enjoying, and dual signs are also going to be experiencing, and the movable rashis are also going to be feeling the results. So it's definitely a very positive time period, I would say. Yes, there are certain configurations which can give you some anxiety, but don't worry, everything has a silver lining. So the cloud which has a silver lining definitely is something which is going to be giving us some hope, ray of hope as well. So stay tuned, lots in store this week. I'm going to be sharing my insights. So to start with, I would let you know that Mercury is going to be from the 23rd September itself, when the week starts, till the 10th of October in the Virgo sign. So for the dual signs, that is 3, 6, 12, 9, 12 rashis, they are going to be experiencing this Bhadra yoga forming in the sky. Then we have Guru Pushya yoga, which is on the 26th of September, and it starts at 23:34 in the night till the morning 7:12 a.m. in India, Delhi. So if you move backwards, I think it is going to be in London somewhere around 7 p.m. till the early morning. And in the US, if I talk about Tampa, Florida, it is going to be at 2:04 p.m. till the 7:30 a.m. So please do this ritual I'm going to be sharing just now. First of all, and thank you so much. Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful wishes. I really look forward to you all being here live. And Also remember, this Guru Pushya yoga happens thrice or maximum 4 times in a year. So this is a beautiful yoga for a couple of reasons, because you get to know about your hidden potentials, and you definitely will be doing well from this day onwards in your life, wherever the energies are stuck up. So if you are not doing well in relationship, if you're having issues in your education, if you're having problems in your finances, if you're having any kind of growth prospects, which are travels, etc., or business prospects which are not just growing, or they're stuck. So this is the time period when you do these remedies, definitely you will feel better. Okay. Now you have to take there has to be 2 diyas. That is 2, maybe, you can just light a lamp or a tea light outside your door when the Guru Pushya starts. And especially, during the evening time, it is better if you do it. And even if in India it is in the midnight, it's okay if you can do it in the evening on Thursday. So you have to keep the 2 diyas, and you have to put 1 lime into it, and the wick has to be, in that castor oil. If you can just put castor oil, because it's very thick, so let it burn. So this remedy really works wonders. And you have to early in the morning or in the evening, wherever you are. Suppose you are in the US, so in the evening, London in the evening. So just walk bare feet, for 1 kilometer, and then come back 1 kilometer. And do not talk to anybody, silently, and just keep on dwelling on the wish that you have. So this is something which really helps everyone, come out of their problems. So suppose you have a relationship issue. So keep talking about the positive things about your relationship. This is a good relationship. This is a beautiful relationship. It's going to flourish. I'm going to really do well. I'm going to reconcile. If I'm going through a divorce, I'm going to come out of it without any problem. If at all you want to reconcile, so you say good things about it. I'm going to be very happy with my spouse. Or if you are wanting children, so say that I'm going to conceive, I'm going to be better, my husband is going to be looking after me. All those good things you have to speak, not the vocabulary wise, you have to be very careful. Then you have to, maybe, you have a business issue. So you can say, my stuck up funds should come in. So say something which is positive, not, oh, I have this problem, please take away this problem. No, say that my life is good, manifest in a good way. Say that I'm a positive person, I have good things in my life, I want only good things, I want to help others, I want to flourish in this area, whichever area you have, which is affected. All right. So this is what. So diya remedy, I know there will be a lot of confusion again. So you have to have 2 diyas outside your house, light it on Thursday evening, if possible in the evening or at night. So you have to, now after the diya is lit, when it gets like it's finished, suppose it's blown off, then you have to just, don't bring it inside your house. You have to take it and just bury it or throw it somewhere or dispose it somewhere where there are not people stepping on that particular area. So you have to go in that isolation zone or seclusion zone where we can just dump it. Okay. So that is something which will eradicate all the negative energies or evil eye. People have evil eye. As in Hanuman Chalisa, it said, Bhoot Pishach nikat nahi aave, Mahabir jab naam sunave, Nase rog hare sab pira, Japat nirantar Hanumat veera. So you need to actually dwell on that. Okay, no evil energy around me, only the positivity. So your all the negative energies will be washed away from your place. So diya, wick, and lemon, 2 lemons in that diya. If you can't do it, if you are in that particular zone where you can't do all these rituals, simply just light 2 tea lights and throw them away somewhere else once they get lit off. All right. Or candle or tea light or lamp or diya, whatever you have. Castor oil. Castor oil is very thick. Maybe it'll take time to burn. And if it doesn't get burnt off also, completely, the limes, don't worry about it. So just dispose it off. All right. And Camphor remedy, I keep telling that you have to, rotate camphor 7 times around your house outside every evening. That is something which everybody should do for evil eye. If you feel that there is a lot of health issue people are experiencing or financial issues, you should light camphor and rotate it 7 times anti-clockwise. Okay, anti-clockwise, and then just keep that camphor burning outside your house, and that's it. Just leave it there. All right. This ritual I do every evening without fail. Okay. Or incense sticks also, you can just, rotate them anti-clockwise. All right. So this is for the evil eye. Now we have to discuss moon. Moon is going to be, and also Shashti and Saptami Shraddh are actually on the 23rd of September itself. The Tithi is merging. So you can just do it on that day. And Shraddh Paksh, Pitru Paksh. This is a very beautiful time because we are getting, Guru Pushya Yoga also forming in the sky during this time period. So you must actually perform the Tarpana, yourself. Take black sesame, water, and if you can just, take rice. Okay. So just propitiate, or you can just simply face the south direction wherever you are sitting in your temple room or prayer room or anywhere. Just face the south direction and just keep the the durva grass if you can. Otherwise it's okay. And the grass, even if you don't have, just pour water, and it has to flow like this, and you say tarpitam 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 tarpitam. So like that, you are just propitiating all the ancestors of yours, and they are just going to go away after taking the water. All right. Anything that you feel is not moving. So this is a very powerful time period. So after that water, with this black sesame and water, once you collect it in the plate below it or anything, a bowl. So once you collect it, just dispose it under a peepal tree or any tree. You have to just dispose it off. All right. Because then ritual is not complete. Once you dispose it, then it is complete. All right. Moon is going to be transiting Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. 23rd Taurus, trying to Mercury, Sun, Ketu, and conjunct Jupiter. And 24 to 26th evening, it's going to be in Gemini sign, and it's conjunct Mars, and is going to be trying to Saturn and Venus. And on the 26th evening to 28th, it is going to be in Cancer. He's going to be with Rahu. And then we have on the 29th in Leo sign, and is going to be, it's going to be aspected by Rahu even it's in Cancer. And then you can do it. Then Leo sign lastly on the 29th opposite Saturn. So this is what the transit positions are in the sky, and definitely Guru Pushya Yoga. I'm really looking forward to it because, only once or twice I'm able to do the ritual. Okay. So you guys are lucky if you are able to do it. Let me start sharing with you the screen and show you how the sky looks like and how you can perform the remedies looking at your horoscope also. So see, if you have a guru, dosha or pitru dosham, so definitely you can avail this time period, take it as a divine grace that if you're getting it. Okay. So let me just quickly take up, if I missed out on the remedies, any kind of confusion, please ask now. Ma'am, please give remarks. If horoscope kundlis are perfectly matched, the marriage will be without problem. See, we cannot say that with surety. We have to see so many other things, not just the kundli milan. I do the nadi, the gun milan. No, I do it the other way. All right. Okay, so no problem with the remedy. I've clarified. Please rehear the remedial part so that you know what exactly is to be done. Please, anything in your life, if you're having, so just do this remedy. I can assure you, your Sadesati, Mangal Dosh, or Rahu Ketu, Kalsarp, etc., they will get minimized with Guru Pushya Yoga, because that's on Thursday. Saturn and Jupiter combination is happening with Moon involved. So it's a very, very powerful yoga. All right. So let's start with readings for all the 12 signs. That is through the ascendant moon. As you all know, I see through the ascendant moon sign and the Dasha sign-wise predictions. And you know how to see the Dasha by now if you have been watching me. But if you're watching me for the first time, I must tell you that you have to check your horoscope. Suppose you have you're an Aquarius rising, but your Dasha is of Venus, who is in Scorpio. So make Scorpio ascendant and see where the transit positions are, or your natal positions of the planets are. Only then you will get to know. So superimpose the transits and see where how the transits are. That will help you more. So that is why I always use the Dasha. Also, Dasha is the most important one. For Aries natives, this week, Moon is going to be in your second, third, fourth, and fifth houses. So on the 23rd, see, first of all, you must understand that there is a Ketu and a Mercury in your sixth house. So this will give you some problem at the workplace. So you have to be cautious about whatever, your employees or your subordinates or anybody who's telling you to do certain things. So you don't get carried away or don't get irritated or stressed out because of that. Because there is a complication at the workplace, which I can see because Ketu is in your sixth house and it is causing a lot of issues. Now, there is a possibility that some close friends may also take away your money or cheat you. So do not just make any decisions in haste. I would suggest that, if you have to give a hand loan, just be careful. Think about it. Okay. Because this is causing a lot of issues in the sixth house. So health, your communication gap with your uncles and aunts is happening, or maybe, with your subordinates and co-workers, and family environment also suffers because Ketu is in the Mercury sign. So communication gap happens also. Don't get carried away and make decisions on impulsive shopping, impulsive buying also. Value time, value money, because time is money. And this week, you will learn a lot. That if at all there are some kinds of ups and downs that you have been experiencing, you will feel a little better. Guru Pushya yoga is there. I've explained it. And Mercury is also going to be transiting a good place for you. That is in the sixth house. So this is going to be giving you some relief in your health also. Moon is going to be from 24th to 26th evening in the Gemini sign, your third house. So communication wise, you have to be cautious about your also about your relationship and with your siblings, with your neighbors, because it is in the third house. So it might just give you some professional success, also some objectives, or maybe, some goals that you have set will be also accomplished because it's Mars. So you will make some bold choices, and some financial pursuits you will be able to work on. You'll be successful. Don't worry about that. And also it is going to be giving you some relationship with your spouse, neighbors, relatives, brother, sister. That will be also positive. Don't lose your temper though. Don't get into any argument because Mars is there. And also Moon is going to be in the 26th evening to 28th. It is going to be in Cancer sign. So whole lemon in the diya. So you have to actually, be during the 26th evening to the 28th of September, Moon is going to be in your fourth house. So this is the time when you can be making some impulsive or emotional decisions, and that will be involving your property purchase or investments or anything to do with your some impulse buying again, and it can lead to some shaky relationship with your own people. So maybe some mother's health can also, some relationship issues with your mother or with mother's health, you have to be a little cautious also. And there are certain concerns regarding your transportation. So be careful when you're driving. So take good care. And lastly, it is going to be in Leo sign, and that is something which is going to be making you more involved in children, financial standpoint. It is going to be a very important time, important day. You will be making some important decisions regards to your financials also. You have to keep your fury under control, under check with in your relationship, romance. It can lead to some misunderstanding also. So all that you have to be careful about, but otherwise it is not going to lead to any breakup with your partner. Don't worry about that. But surely there is travels on cards this week. And with your Mercury also in the 6th house, your connectivity with your uncles and aunts is going to be enhanced, and you're going to be meeting somebody who is going to be helping you out also in your loans and debts, etc. Also, if at all you have to pay off your loans, so your uncle, aunt, you should take their help and seek their advice. Follow a strict routine. Don't be lazy. Don't be overindulgent. This is the time you have to work really very hard to attain those success or those goals that you have set already. Productivity is high, but definitely emotionally, you're going to be a little weak this week. And it can be very draining kind of a time period also at the workplace. So you have to be very careful and cautious about the kind of politics which is playing out at the workplace. Mercury is there, so it's going to be something which you have to work on with your communication. All right. Guru Pushya yoga is a very important yoga. And I have mentioned about the Pitru Paksha also. You must actually perform the rituals. And this is definitely going to be helpful. All right. You have to put whole lemon in the diya. Coming to the next one, that is Taurus. So for Taurus natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th houses. So when moon is in your 1st house, it's going to be conjunct Jupiter. And this is the time when you will be more focused on yourself, on your maybe emotions. Your emotions are pretty high. You're going to be very nurturing kinds, and you can be very impulsive also. Don't get driven by your ego. And you have to have a compatible relationship with others. So your energy is much higher, and your moon is, also travels. So you might be traveling. Confidence can be better. Decisions can come easier. Impulsiveness and sensitivity can drain, and you can make some wrong decisions. So all that you have to take care. But yes, this is, what do you call, with Jupiter, it is the Gajakesari yoga also in your 1st house. So you can take time to meditate and, just touch upon your inner self, and you will make some positive and changes in yourself also. It's a good time to go for a hairdo if you want to go for any kind of, meeting with someone. So this is going to be a good time period for you. Also, this is the week where, you have a Jupiter in the 1st house, so it can give you childbirth also. Maybe you can conceive also, because you are don't neglect your health. That's something which you can do, because it is an expansive energy, so your mind is fluctuating. Jupiter moon combination is considered to be good for finances, for growth, but it can give you some confused state of mind also. And Rahu is placed in your 11th house, so this can give you some financial some auspiciousness attached to that, favorable great opportunity to increase your wealth. So this is that way good, but not that great for a relationship, because Rahu depletes the relationship and gives issues in the relationship, especially. You can be oversensitive also to start with. 24th to the 26th evening, moon is going to be in your 2nd house, and 2nd house is about finances. Your finances will be tied to emotions. You can be impulsive, you can buy something, and you can regret later. So all that you have to be cautious about. Travels might be a little cumbersome, and this can lead to some losses due to your siblings also. Some impulse buying for your children, for your siblings is quite likely. At the workplace also, you can be very temperamental, because from the, from your from your 10th house, this is the 5th house. So you have to keep your cool during this time. How your self-esteem and your monetary status are linked may be clear to you now, and many changes that you need to make in your relationship is also going to take place. Take care of your partner's health, because Mars is in the 8th house from your 7th, and it is going to be conjunct moon also. So your security is linked to your money. So maybe you'll be making some practical decisions during this week about your finances also. But at the same time, you have to deal with certain important matters in a very professional and a practical manner. 26th evening to the 28th, moon is going to be in Cancer sign in your 3rd house. And when moon is in the 3rd house, it can make you more, more restless, actually, because it's the third house. You want to make certain choices and decisions. You can be irritable, but this leads to a lot of mental energy. So if you channelize this energy well, so definitely it is going to be making you a normal normal time period. But if you are going to be more emotional and your reasoning and logic is failing you, then this is going to be a little problematic time period. It's in trine to Rahu also, not to forget. So you can make some wrong choices, or confused state of mind can lead to issues with your siblings, neighbors, friends, etc. There can be a lot of communication though. You might just be traveling also. You can communicate your feelings easily with this moon in its own zone, and you will be feeling a little curious also to learn more. So you might just take up that education plan or higher learning or something, upskilling yourself. That kind of a situation can come as well. Lastly, moon is going to be in your fourth house, and this is the place where moon feels a little happy, but it is the Leo sign. So you will be feeling quite emotional about your family members, your inner foundation. You're going to be evaluating your roots, your inner foundation, how your life has been. You're just going to be self-introspective. When you are homey, when you're in that zone where you are at home, comfort zone, or you're just doing nothing, and then you feel that, oh my God, what happened? You start thinking about your past. So that kind of a feeling will be there, and you will be maybe meeting your old friends, childhood friends, feeling very emotional and to yourself, actually. So intimate relationships, especially, get triggered. You are going to be understanding those friends more during this time, and being nurturing to yourself and others will come easily to you. So you may want to just stay at home, do your thing, just get the repair work done. Something is broken, so you're going to be more private, and also working on with your family on your finances. This is a very good time to understand what is the role of expenditures, how we can budget plan our upcoming month. Also, there is a maybe function in the house, some celebration or something, wherein you are just getting together and discussing all of that as well. Some kind of ritual is going to be taking place at home together. So that's how it is going to be for this moon's position. Mercury is going to be in your fifth house, and fifth house is about mood swings also when Mercury is here. So this will give you, this will make you feel good about your creativity, your finances, but it will give you some mood swings or communication gap with your partner. So this might just be bringing about some issues to resolve. Ketu is already there, so you're just isolating yourself from your relationships, your children. So just try to communicate. It's better that you just open up and say things that you want to, rather than keeping it to yourself. I've given the remedy in the beginning part for Guru Pushya Yoga and Pitru Dosham also. Please, Pitru Dosham, Pitru Paksh, we can say, if your parents are alive, don't do the, but ritual anybody can do. This ritual is something tarpitam, tarpitam, tarpitam. You can do it even if your parents are alive. Everybody should do it. It's not just that my parents are alive, I cannot do it. Your parents can do it, you can do it. Everybody should be involved in these kind of rituals. All right. You may be in the mood this week to spend more time with your romantic partner, and strong desire to have children or spend time with children also is possible. Coming to the next one, that is Gemini. So for Gemini natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your 12th, 1st, 2nd, and the 3rd houses. So in the 12th house, it's an isolation zone. You might just be self-introspective, spiritually inclined, because you have been too much involved in the rituals, and too much involved in the, not the rituals, with the public, too much of interaction. So you're exhausted, you're tired, you want to take some break, you want to just contemplate on your own self. What all has happened, your hidden emotions, you're working on that. You're just trying to express the inner you to yourself. What all happened, how was this month when moon had, because this is the last house of yours. So this might just be bringing in too much of worry about financials, because you're thinking about finances, you're thinking about how you did Or did you fare well? Did you not? So all that will be there on your mind when moon is with Jupiter in the 12th house, and Jupiter being the ruler of your 7th and your 10th. So you're going to be working on your, or thinking about your relationship and work life. So you are going to be balancing that. So when you have so much to think about, so you definitely need that break. You have been really working too hard, and you have been too hard on yourself. Just relax. Just be in that frame of mind to rejuvenate yourself. I think it is good for being more spiritual, and any kind of messages, divine messages, you should just connect with them. Creativity is heightened. As it is moon in the 12th house makes you a poet. You might just write something, poetry or journaling. All that will happen on the 23rd. And then on the 24th till the 26th evening, moon is going to be in your first house. So first house is again, starting something new, initiative, house of initiation. And Mars being there, definitely you're going to be starting something new. You're going to be looking at a bigger picture. You're going to be thinking about growth. You're thinking about something very different now. You're looking at things very differently. So it's like a kickstart that you're getting. So you're now, after contemplating self-introspection, or maybe there is a presentation that you were preparing, now you're going to be working on that, how you can do it well, how you can improvise, how you can maybe make some changes. And also, your emotions are pretty heightened when moon is in the first house. And Mars, this is as it is a Mars's zone, in the natural zodiac, when moon transits here. So this is like an emotion, and there's a tug of war. So impulsiveness comes in your actions. So you need to just tame down those energies. Be sensitive, be receptive, but don't be impulsive. And this can be making you aware of the subtle energies around you also. You feel more nurturing to others. You can be argumentative also, because moon is going to be conjunct Mars. So you have to be very careful, and you can be very unpredictable also. Your mood swings actually, are too heightened when moon is in your first house. So that you have to take care. And it's in trine to Venus and Saturn also. So you might just be getting involved with some children's job, or maybe, you're going to be teaching some children, or maybe you're going to be connecting with your partner also. Physical or intimate relationship can trigger as well. Then moon is going to be in your second house on the 26th evening till the 28th, and here Rahu is also aspecting. So at the workplace, you're having some confused state of mind. People are not understanding you. You're just, when moon is in your second house, your finances are tied to your emotions. You may feel you need more money, and that may be true with expense coming up, or it may just be an emotional need. There's a greater chance of impulse buying, just on the shopping spree you go, and then you regret. It's better that you save your money or spend wisely. Otherwise, you will be landing up into debts and all. Now, how your self-esteem and your monetary status are linked may be clear to you now, and any changes that you need to make with the relationship can be done. Your security is linked to your money during these 2 days, and also you will be able to handle them very practically. Also, on the flip side, you can maybe make some unpredictable or some boring kind of decisions, I would say. So schedule yourself in such a way that that you do not make any you're not overindulgent. Not schedule, but it's like, don't say schedule anything that requires you to break out of the box and be daring. So do not just get involved in any kind of meetings, etc. during this day. If at all there is anything very important, especially if you are in the with that financial background, you're in that you're an auditor, you're a CA, or you're a financial investor. So you need to be more cautious. Heads up. So on the 29th, moon is going to be in the Leo sign, and that's your third house. See, third house is actually, it's a house of courage, is a house of strength, is a house of mental energy also. So, and communication, of course. So you might just be more involved in decision making regarding your work, regarding your people around you in your vicinity. You are going to be working through that. The mental energy is pretty high. So you need to channelize that energy, communicate well, be reasonable, be logical. Don't be impulsive, because there is a strong chance, because it's in the fiery sign, so you can make impulsive decisions also. And it is opposite Saturn. So Saturn is a restrictive energy. There can be a lot of communication, short journeys. You might just be able to replenish yourself emotionally, make an improvement to your close environment. You can make things better for yourself, connect with those people who make you feel good, or who just push you up rather than pulling you down. So that kind of an energy is also there. Curiosity is higher. And definitely it is going to be giving you some writing skills also. So you might just write, you might just be writing some, some kind of ledgers and, some accounts. You're going to be working on that. And also your siblings, maybe you're going to be spending on your siblings a lot of money. So that you have to be careful about. See, Mercury is in your 4th house, and this is forming a Bhadra Yoga, Pancha Mahapurusha Yoga. So definitely it is very positive for evaluating your inner foundation, how you can do well. Your mental setup is revolving around your family, your own members. So you're going to be, quite positive, and you're going to be very secure. You have that sense of security, when you look at this Mercury exalted and forming a Bhadra Yoga in the Kendra. So relationship-wise, you're going to be more understanding, more communicative, more spiritually inclined also, with the 4th house energy playing out. All right. Some memories will surface, or some old friends you will be meeting. All right. Do the remedies I've given in the beginning part, Guru Pushya Yoga remedy and Pitru Paksha remedy also, which is definitely very easy to do. And you, if have any doubt, you're most welcome to ask n number of questions in the comment section related to the remedy only. I will guide you through. All right. Coming to the next one, that is Cancer. So for Cancer natives, this week Moon is going to be transiting your 11th, 12th, and 1st houses, and 2nd house as well. So when Moon is in the 11th house, there is Jupiter also waiting for this Moon. So this is a very beautiful time, and it's in trine to Mercury, Saturn, Ketu as well, not to forget. So 11th house is the house of friends. It's that kind of a place where, you want to involve in more of emotional freedom. So you want to try new things. You want to be in a different form and norms, and you feel that you're going to be, you feel like rules are shackles. Expressing yourself as an individual is important to you, and you won't be held back. You like innovation, individuality, and you want to connect with your friends and do something or form something new. So on the 23rd, you will be having that connection with the gurus, teachers, mentors. You're going to be quite charged up and very, very positive about your, intelligence and creativity. Be supportive of your friends and your community, and be more charitable during this time. Don't get carried away, and don't overspend also on charity. So if you don't know what your hopes and dreams are, this is the time when you will get the opportunity to find out as well. Moon is going to be in your 12th house on the 24th to the 26th evening in Gemini sign, and Mars is also there. So travels, self-introspective time. You might just want that peace. You want to be in that isolation zone. So it could be a relaxation time as well. Maybe take a break, maybe go out and go to a retreat, go to a resort, take camping, or anything that you really like. And you can connect with your siblings also during this time period. Also, Lagnesh is going to be in your 12th house. So it is quite likely that you're going to be traveling overseas for work. So, but this is going to be very, very positive time for the artists, or the creative creators, or the creativity, who are into the creativity or artistic fields. So that way it is good. And you might just feel that, at times what happens, there are two kinds of emotions you go through. There is a tug of war. Sometimes you feel guilty, you feel directionless. The other time you feel that, you can just woo the world, you can just win the world. So that kind of an energy you're going to be experiencing when moon is to start with from 24 to the 26th evening in the 12th house. Then moon moves into the Cancer sign on the 26th evening till the 28th, and that is where moon is going to be in the first house. Don't be impulsive. Mood swings can happen. You might just make some wrong choices and decisions as regards to your purchases, as regards to your travels, or related to your romance, children. So you have to be cautious about that. But definitely this is the time when you will make some solid decisions, or you're going to be very caring and nurturing kinds also. Don't be impulsive, I would say. There are some mood swings that you can go through, but it's okay. And then lastly, moon is going to be in your second house, and second house is the house of finances. You're feeling very insecure, or you spend too much, and then you feel, oh my gosh, why did I spend too much, and I spent so much and I'm off with my money. So that you had saved. You didn't want to do it, but it happens. So that is something that you have to be cautious about. And as it is, Mercury is in your third house, communication. This is the key, like this is the time period when you can communicate with people. Ketu has been actually distracting you. Ketu has been refraining from communicating with others or your people around you. So now Mercury is going to be exalted in your third house. So this is definitely going to be a very positive time to start those communication, or enhance yourself or upgrade yourself in communication skills as well. And also there is a possibility, that you're going to be starting a new relationship, purchasing of property, purchasing of home. You're going to be very homey also. And you're going to be, because there is a Malavya yoga forming for the movable rashis, movable sign rising. So this is definitely a very positive time period for the ones who are looking forward to the settling down, purchase of property, moving from one place to another and settling. So all that is quite likely here. Okay. Saturn is, as it is retrograding in your 8th house, once it gets direct, that is the time you have to be little, worried about to start with. But definitely this has given you some issues in relationships. So you can work it out as well, because Saturn is going to be giving you that clarity also. Okay. Coming to the next one. Okay. Before I go to the Leo sign, I must tell you that you have to do the remedies. Guru Pushya Yoga remedy is a must for you guys, because Saturn is transiting your 8th house. So Guru Pushya Yoga is forming on the 26th. Please do the remedy and do the Pitru Paksha remedy also. Perform the ritual. Okay. It's a very simple ritual. Everybody can perform it. And even if now you will ask, the parents are alive, can I do it? Yes, you can do it. Even if your parents are alive, you can do it, because your ancestors, for ancestors, we can do it. They come here, on this planet, and, closer. The wheel is very, very thin from that loka to this loka. So when they come here, they want something from you, and nothing more than water and sesame seeds. That's it. Coming to the next one, that is Leo. So for Leo natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your 10th, 11th, 12th, and 1st houses. So 10th house is definitely a time period when, you will feel that you're very emotional at the workplace. There are certain pending jobs that you have to complete. And this is the time when you will be going, you'll be actually getting that kind of support also. There's lots to do. 23rd of September, you will feel that this energy is pretty high, pretty heightened, that you have so much to do, so much on your plate. So you can get overwhelmed also. Evaluate whether or not your goals are truly serving a purpose for your inner needs, or just to have some security. Issues related to your social status, career, and authority figures, especially parents, can come up now. You may find you're not satisfied with where you are in life and you want to make a change. You are expecting your bosses and seniors to give you that kind of support. Okay. And of course, job-wise, I don't see any problem here, because moon is with Jupiter. So there is a Sasya Yoga also forming with Saturn in the Kendra. So for all the signs, there are Pancha Purusha Yogas forming. So you have to be rest assured that this is going to give you a lot of workload, but you're going to be making some choices also at the workplace. If you handle the situation well, this is going to be a very good time period for your career. Okay. Don't be overly involved in work. You can be a workaholic and you will feel burnt out also. So that is something you have to be careful about. And you you can listen to the problems of others and you will feel that, oh, my problem is just nothing, that kind of a phase. So otherwise, I don't see any such issue with the 10th house transit of moon, and that's Jupiter also is there. So overall, at the workplace, you're really going to be taken care of, not to worry. And there are certain new projects which can come up. The money would be plenty to satisfy you and assist you when needed, and your purchases will be profitable. It will be a good time period for marital bliss also. And 24th to the 26th evening for moon's transit, and that too in the 11th house with Mars. So work development would be exceptional. Gaining your appreciation and acclaim of your bosses will be also there with this transit. This is going to be giving you a job in a prestigious organization, because Mars is your Yogakara Graha also. And moon is going to be conjunct there, the 12th thought. So some connections with the overseas people, MNCs, travels can be also there. And this is also about contentment, happiness, in your marital life, because this is in trine to your 7th. Mars and Saturn combination gives you troubles or pains in your feet region. So you have to take care of your legs and feet or the bones. And there is a possibility of meeting a potential partner or future spouses. This is going to be a cheerful mood. You're going to be actually enjoying with your friends and family. And then moon moves into your 12th house. After the all jing bang, now you're going to be in that isolation zone. You're working on a project, you're working on a presentation. So you're isolating yourself from the 26th evening to the 28th. That is, relationship wise, you must understand Saturn and Mars are in trine and Venus is there. So Venus transit is good in the 3rd house for you in Libra sign. But Lord of the 6th is in the 7th house. Somebody's asking, so I'm answering. This is not a good period for your relationship or starting any relationship or current relationship if you're having any litigation or divorce or settlement. So that kind of a phase you can experience with retrogression. Once Saturn turns direct, that is the time when it is going to get worse. Because Saturn, I'm sorry to, say all this, but Saturn in retrogression is actually a protecting wheel. But once it gets directed, it is going to be moving towards Rahu and the 8th house. And Rahu will be moving backwards towards Saturn. So it's a clash of energy. And then they come together in Aquarius next year, Pisces next year. So when Saturn for 2 months is going to be with Rahu, from March to May, that is a precarious time for Leo people. So you have to take care of your relationship. You have to take care of your health. Don't make any hasty decisions. It's not good for your health, especially. So just a word of caution, because, people say that I give only negative predictions. So it's not that. But remember, the divine grace is the biggest grace. When Jupiter transits Gemini in May, it is going to be definitely protecting your 7th house energy as well. So don't worry. There is always a silver lining. There is always a positive transit also. That is why it is not going to be the similar kind of phase all through. So this is moon's transit in the 26th evening to the 28th in the 12th house of yours in Cancer sign. So your bosses might be dissatisfied with you. Your working has not been liked by them. So this is not the time to pursue growth, money. Take measures to cling to what you have, and also work on your inner self. This is also the time period when you have to be very careful about your financial transactions. Okay. Avoid any kind of disagreements, arguments during this time with your family members. There can be people who are going to be jealous of you. Rahu is in the 8th house, or you're going to be jealous of others, or there can be sluggishness. You have to avoid that. Travel opportunities definitely exist, but you will not be that satisfied with that also, because it is going to be giving a hole in your pocket. Lastly, moon is going to be in your 1st house in the Leo sign, and that is going to be making you more, those mood swings actually happen when moon is in the 1st house. You can make some impulsive decisions also as regards to your finances, expenditures, and then you will regret. So do not at any cost make any kind of decisions which hinder your growth, hinder your success, or your endeavors, your effort. They should not go down the drain. So whatever you have done, you have worked on your self, Don't let go of it. Acknowledge yourself, acknowledge your efforts. Look into the mirror. I'm good. I'm good enough. I'm pretty much good, So that's something that is really required. The kind of low on confidence, if you're feeling, say to yourself, no, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Because you have a Ketu energy also playing out, which is the 8th house from your 7th house. Remember. So take care of your partner's health, take care of your relationship, take care of your finances also. There will be a lot of, when moon is in the 1st house, there will be a lot of passion, love in the air, but there will be lack of, support because Saturn is looking here. So you are romantic, but your partner is cold or maybe in that isolation. It's just that you're going to be feeling quite detached, or the partner is feeling quite detached during this time. Okay. But health-wise, it is going to be a good transit. You will feel better if at all you have been having any health issues by the end of the week. Okay. But mood swings, you have to be cautious about. Yes, this is all fake Ganesha. You can call me anything. Thank you so much. So do the remedies, which I've given in the beginning part. That is Guru Pushya Yoga remedy and the Pitru Paksha remedy. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Coming to the next one. And the ones who are asking questions, it's better because I'm having discounts. Please book a reading if you want to. The reading will take place though in December month, but still 30% is a big amount. It's a big discount. So avail the opportunity. I launch it every year for the ones who really want good discounts. So this is the time period. If you are suffering, it's better that you show your personal chart and then get the reading rather than just depending on these general predictions. Okay. It's about your relationship. Leo people I've seen have asked similar questions every time. Relationship, job, relationship, job. That's not easy for me also, to reply seeing these planetary positions. Anyhow, I'll try my best. Coming to the Virgo signs. So Virgo natives. So for Virgo ascendant, moon or Dasha sign wise people. So this is the time period when moon is going to be in this week to start with in your 9th house and 10th and 11th and 12th houses. So 9th house is the house of higher learning, growth, looking at the bigger picture. As it is, you have Jupiter already transiting this zone. So this is definitely giving you that clarity about your future. You want to do bigger things in life. And you will be coming across those kinds of people also during this time period. You will definitely have that growth when moon on the 23rd is in the Taurus sign exalted. And exaltation place with Jupiter, definitely it is a very, very powerful time period for you. So in any kind of goals that you have set, you will be able to accomplish. And this is the 12th house from the 10th though. So we have to be careful about the job also. Keep it actually, hold it tight. Don't let go of your job. It can give you some reputations at stake also, but definitely Jupiter is a big time saving grace, I would say. So there can be some people who can be your, who can oppose you. So that is something which 9th house energy is playing out. So you will learn more. Actually, 9th is the 12th from 10th, means you learn more. You actually grow because you have incurred some kind of loss at the workplace, or your relationship has suffered at the workplace with the co-workers. So this brings in more of a reputation. This brings in more of a, learning process. This churning process happens. Okay. So you will be more religiously inclined. You might just visit a shrine or temple. You can have some stomach related problem also because it is the Taurus sign which is working here. And also in the 10th house, when moon moves on the 24th to the 26th evening, this is going to be in the 10th house in Gemini. Mars is there, and in trine to this is Saturn and Venus also. Okay. And there's a Panchamahapurusha yoga because of Mercury in the Lagna also forming. So I'll tell you about that in a bit. But when moon is in the 10th house, now this is a very good time period to yield the expected results. You have put the effort. Now is the time to get the results. So you will now reap the results in a way. The seed has been planted, now the fruition time. So there is a promotion or an award that you can get at the workplace. You will get an opportunity to start new projects, and the money will be giving you that satisfaction also. And there is a possibility that you will be more satisfied with whatever you're doing. And marital bliss, I would say, there is a lot of expectation though from your partner, but when moon is in the 10th house, you will feel that there is a good connectivity with your partner. But because a lot of the 11th is transiting the 10th house, so this can bring in some conspiracy, or there can be some misunderstanding with your friends also. Maybe, you're depending too much on your friends and then they backstab you. That is something which you have to be worried about. But this is a good transit to be comfortable, happy, and enjoy your success. So enjoy it. Moon is going to be in the Cancer sign on the 20th, that is the 11th house, on the 26th evening till the 28th, and Rahu is aspecting the zone. So there is a work development which will give you gains, and your connectivity with your bosses is good. Prestige and honor is maintained. Your earnings will rise. You're going to be on the personal level very happy, and you're going to be meeting the right kind of people, and maybe some new openings coming your way. Also, maybe your friends only just help you out, your community that you move around and they help you. You will eat wonderful meals because it's the 11th house energy playing out. So this is a good time period for your innovation, creativity, and investments also. Rahu is there, so you will make money out of money as well. Now, coming to the last sign where moon is going to be transiting, that is 29th, moon is going to be in your 12th house. Now, 12th house energy is a little, a negative house. People say it's written in the classic text because it's the house of loss. So loss of self. So when moon is in your 12th house, it's like, you're in that shell. You want that isolation zone. You want to just do things in a very subdued manner. You want to give yourself some time, or maybe you're self-introspective. It's also the time period when you can travel. Okay, it's loss of self. So you're going to be traveling somewhere overseas. And 11th Lord is in the second house from itself. So it could be that you're going with your friends out somewhere also, away from the place where you are. So you can be very sluggish, at the sluggish in the progress of your work. Maybe some overseas clientele or overseas investors you're going to be looking out for, and they just decline or something. So you feel a little uneasy also. But maybe you're preparing for a presentation, long working hours, not going home and just working at the workplace. So there can be some kind of, lack of sleep also. Eat right during this time. But surely you're going to be spending more time at, the self-introspection, and you're going to be working on your conversations, your skills. You're just in that isolation zone. So when you are in the isolation zone, what all you do? Think about it. So Virgo natives generally, they are very creative because it's a Leo sign there. They can be more involved in entertainment. Maybe you will watch a movie, and you're just enjoying it alone. So that kind of a energy is also going to be maybe playing out. But do not get into any kind of disagreements, any kind of disagreement or arguments. Okay, and don't be overindulgent. This is the house of bed pleasures also. So it could bring in too much of fire in the, or heat in the relationship. Maybe, intimate relationship can happen. Also remember, Mercury is going to be in your first house. I've already made the video. Please do watch that video. A lot of effort has been taken on that video. I put a lot of effort rather. So just watch all the videos, whatever I update. So when Mercury is forming this yoga, Bhadra yoga, which is the Pancha Mahapurusha yoga for the especially babies born during this time. So you will experience that, during this time period, you are going to be more communicative, but at the same time, that communication is going to be in depth. Okay, because Ketu energy is also playing out. I would suggest that take some small loan. Okay, take a loan and start repaying it. Because, this energy, whatever is playing out, Mercury is combust also. So it might just give you some health issues. So it's better that you have some small amount of loan that you can take from someone and start repaying gradually. Because there is an eclipse also taking place in your first house. So that will really help you come out of the issues that you have been experiencing. All right. And this is the time that you will be also, meeting a person, a partner who can be, who can be deceptive, who can be very, or maybe, somebody who's from the other community. Okay. So I think it sounds that way good. Okay. Yeah. Coming to the next one. Okay, Virgo, please do the remedy. Please do the remedy of the Guru Pushya Yoga, which is forming on the 26th, and the Pitru Paksha. Okay, so I've given that in the beginning, the ritual. Please do it. It is going to help you all. I can't tell you that I really want my audience to do well. That is why I take so much of time and effort to make these videos. And though it is for me also, of course, I love doing it. But my main motive is my intention is that you all do well. If you're struggling in life, you come out of that struggle. At least, minimize it to some extent. So kindly, just do the remedy, do the rituals, whatever I give you. I request you all. Okay. And I wish and pray that you all, do well in your life and come out of all the issues and problems that you all are experiencing. Okay. From my heart. Coming to the next one, that is Libra. I can't be, I don't know. I get so emotional when I talk about all this. And when people call me fake, it's something that, it just pierces so much that why people are so against me, when I'm serving the community wholeheartedly. It's very, very sad. And they're adding up their karma. They don't know, it's not right. We should not, we should never, ever say such words for anyone. Anyhow, for Libra natives, let me just move on. For Libra natives, Moon is going to be in your 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th houses this week. So when Moon is in the 8th house, see, 8th house energy is something which, plays out a very intense energy. It is an intense energy. So what happens, in that intensity, you have to be very, you have to be cautious about your decision making, because this can lead to a lot of people, who tend to make wrong decisions, wrong choices. On the 23rd, when you are emotional, you're very, very emotional, you're very, very, what do you call, low on, emotions. So what happens, you tend to make wrong decisions, isn't it? In impulse, in anger, in sadness, in that mode. Do you think you can be in your state of mind to make right kind of choices? So when on the 23rd, Moon is in the 8th house, lie low. That's the best thing to do. It's a Chandra Ashtama. But remember, Moon exalts in your 8th house. So nothing to worry as such, but still, you have to be careful about your dealings with people, making investments, or, there can be losses that you can have, or with in your relationships also, you can have some triggers. So that is something you have to be cautious about. You can go hungry. Maybe you will not get food, right kind of food or timely food. So that is something which can happen with the Moon transiting through the 8th house. Or maybe, you can have some stomach difficulties or issues, diarrhea, or something to do with the stomach disorder. So all that you have to be careful about. You have to plan your eating and diet also. You might just be going in for some physical activities, sports, games. That is something which is positive and good if you can, avoid those things which you're going through, the health issues, etc. 24th to the 26th evening, Moon is going to be in your 9th house, and there is a Mars waiting there as well. Now, Mars is an Akara Graha for this, or we can say the opposite, or detrimental planet. So when Moon is going to be the 10th, Lord is going to be in the 9th house. So it can bring in some difficulty to accomplish your activities. All right. You may face, because you have okay, I'll come to the other thing. I just have so many things to tell, So what happens, you have that pressure from the superiors, because it's the 12th house from your 10th house. So you can be, involved in some reputational issues. You have to be careful about your job, whatever you're doing, do it wholeheartedly. There can be some liabilities which can increase. Enhance yourself, upgrade yourself, mentally. You don't confine yourself. No, I don't want to learn. This person can also teach you. Think like that. Oh, yes, I can learn from this person. Have that kind of a mental setup. You can have confrontations, disagreements with your father or children, or you can have lack of bed pleasures. Okay, the intimate relationship. Though Moon and Mars will give you that, but it is in the 9th house, so it might just be a loss of it because the 10th lord is in the 12th house. You can be more involved in some religious activities. You can be maybe some philanthropic institution or philanthropic activity you can get involved in. Also, this can lead to some travels also, pilgrimage also. Maybe you're going to be visiting some shrine or temple or any kind of place also. So this is what is going to be. And then we have Moon transiting through your 10th house, 26th evening to the 28th, 28th. That is in the 10th house of your Cancer sign. So in terms of business, the passage is going to be of Moon is going to be very good. Your efforts will yield expected results. You're going to be praised by your bosses. You're going to be getting that reward you're looking forward to, or the award or the promotion, or maybe you will get some financial growth also. Maybe you'll purchase something during this time period, and it is going to be really positive for you on the 26th evening to the 28th. Very good time for getting involved in new activities, exploring something very different and new. You have those energies actually, in you, but you're not able to recognize. Sometimes what happens, we have all the potentials, but we just ignore them. We don't know them. So that kind of an energy is going to be, recognized. So imagine if that kind of power you have. So you can just do wonders, isn't it? Don't even think about it, that don't get bogged down by the outside energies. All right. Then Moon lastly is on the 29th in the 11th house. 11th house is the house of friends, community, your fulfillment of desire. This is also about, paying your previous debt, 6 from 6th. So this is a very good time to get the healing or the cure of your disease also. And there is a there can be that you'll be highly compensated in your prestigious organization. Your bosses will recognize you, they will appreciate you, and this will bring in contentment and happiness and conjugal bliss also in your married life. And as it is, Venus is forming a Pancha Mahapurusha Yoga in your first house. It is very good for getting into that family gathering or meeting that potential partner. You'll be in cheerful mood, partying, and all that, where you are going to be enjoying the worldly facilities and arrangements. You can be more charitable, also innovative as well. You can go in for those investments you have been waiting for. Mercury is also exalted in your 12th house. There is a possibility of overseas connectivity. There can be that you're traveling overseas. You're going to be meeting those kinds of people who are going to be helping you out in your work and your growth in business and trade and commerce as well. You will learn some new subjects. You will learn more. You will acquire more knowledge during this week. So with this Mercury and Venus transit and Sasi Yoga, not for you guys, but Saturn is also your Yoga Kara in your 5th house. So this is also good for change of place, change of job, and enhancing yourself. All right, boost yourself also. Now, one more thing I wanted to tell you was that there are 2 rituals that you have to do. Number 1, Guru Pushya Yoga remedy. That day you have to perform the ritual that I have given in the beginning part. The timestamp will be supplied to you in some time. Then you have to do the Pitru Paksha ritual also. Irrespective of your parents being alive or not, you have to do this remedy, because this is going to take away all the obstacles. This fortnight, these 15 days are very crucial. If you have not done it till now, start now. It's okay. It doesn't matter. Start now. Okay, any kind of remedy that you do or ritual you do any point in time, it definitely pays back. Okay, irrespective of the time period. Coming to the next one, that is Scorpio. For Scorpio natives, this week Moon is going to be transiting your 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th houses. So when moon is in the 7th house, and there is a Sasi yoga also forming, Jupiter is in the Kendra. So there is definitely a lot of energy which is there in the 7th house and your 4th house. So when moon is in the 7th house, this is going to be good for any kind of business partnership, overseas firms, foreigners. You will be successful. Travels will be definitely positive, and you will be praised by your co-workers. There's an advantage over co-workers and competitions. Monetary gains are there, and you're going to be having some unexpected praises also from other people. Okay, the accolades, as we say. Love is in the air. You will have great passion and love for your partner. Your children will also provide you joy. But of course, Rahu is there, so it is little difficult placement, but still it is definitely very positive, and you'll be treated to a luxurious luxurious lifestyle, food, beverages. You might just wear good clothes during this time. That is on the 23rd I'm talking about. Then moon moves into the 8th house on the 24th till the 26th evening. Mars is there trying to Saturn and Venus. Now, Saturn and Mars combination, actually, it gives problems in the bones, in the body, the bodily pains. So you're already experiencing, since Mars has transited your 8th house. But at work, there will be various hurdles in your ways. You have to be cautious and avoid squabbles and conflicts with your bosses and your co-workers. They can be scheming, and they might just be having some conspiracy against you. So your opponents will be many. So that is something which happens with the 8th house energy, which can create some threat also. So avoid making any investments, and there are chances of losing money. So be careful about that. There can be conflicts at home, maybe, when moon is on the 24th to the 26th evening. You have to avoid that. And in the social connections, there can be something hidden which can come into limelight. So some hidden relationship, some hidden secret, that can come into limelight. You might just be going hungry. There is a possibility that you didn't even get food these 2 days. You're working, you're just too busy, you're too tied up. So you can have, that problem. So maybe some digestive issues. You're not able to take care of your lower abdominal region, or your, stomach or tummy problem. So you have to eat right and on time. Okay. And also there can be that you are having a lot of, you have that physical desire, but you're not able to satisfy because, you're thinking too much. The mind is working overtime. So maybe you're not well. So you cannot just, perform. At times what happens, intimate relationship has to have a cordial environment, cordiality between two people. So that kind of an energy is lacking. So you feel that there is a lot of aggression. There's a lot of, sometimes you're distracted. So you have to just focus, take care of your stomach region. You'll be fine. You're good to go for the intimate relationship. Then moon moves into your 9th house on the 26th evening till the 28th. And it's going to be aspected by Rahu in the 9th from the 5th house. So it will be difficult to accomplish your activities that you have and on mind. And, there can be some pressure from the superiors, a lot of workload. And also even your meticulous efforts are unlikely to yield results and may suffer some reputational damage also. Maybe you've been assigned some tasks, you could not do it, so you feel a little uneasy. There can be some liabilities which you have to deal with. There can be some losses, or there can be some kind of stress, confrontation, disagreements, maybe with your father. You have some kind of an argument and you feel a little uneasy because of that. Be more religious, be more disciplined. Things will definitely get better because Saturn is in your 4th house, remember. So you need to be more disciplined. The mother is disciplined. So you have to take the help of someone, to get into that zone also. Also remember, 9th house is a house of exploring, house of higher skills also, learning more. So this is the time that you should focus more on acquiring knowledge, learn more, do things that, give you satisfaction, mental satisfaction also. So this is going to be a good time period for you. And lastly, moon is going to be in the 10th house, and that's on the 29th. Is going to be opposite Saturn. And moon opposite Saturn is considered to be a little, problematic kind of a combination because, your mind is running, at a, maybe 10 kilometers per hour or 20 kilometers per hour. But, Saturn is like 1 or 2 kilometers per hour. So it's like that. So you are going to be you're slowing down in your whatever you're doing. So your efforts will be paid off, but it will be a slow growth, because the reward time definitely is on cards. Saturn is looking here. We should not forget that. So it is actually delaying the process. So you're a little frustrated also. You can purchase something during this time. This can lead to some kind of also some project which is going to be an important one that you have been waiting for. Your bosses and seniors will be happy, and you will be enjoying the comforts of your office and your workplace. And there can be that you're looking at the picture in a very different perspective, in a very different ray. So you are going to be working on your self and on your skills this week. So that's what is the the highlight of the week, that you're going to be really spending a lot of time at the workplace rather than spending time with your family. So Mercury is also going to be exalted, and Venus is in your 12th house. So you have to take care of your partner's health. Also, some investments you'll be making, and you will be, obviously, the long-term ones will pay you better. So it's better that you just go ahead with the long-term investments now, with Mercury exalted in your 11th house. Some friends might just be of some help. So take their help and advice of some people in your own vicinity, your closest vicinity, in your circle that you move around in. So they'll help you. They'll guide you through. Okay. And then we have Guru Pushya yoga, which is forming thrice a year. This yoga comes in. So please make the best use of it. And this is going to be really helpful for your issues that you're going through. It will take you out. Definitely it does. I have seen that with my own eye. Also, Pitru Paksha. Please hear the summary part in the beginning part. What is Pitru Paksha? How you can just do it, the ritual that will help you. It's actually, it's a very thin veil between us and them, the ancestors, the departed souls. So this is called the ancestral fortnight for that reason. If you have not done till now, do it now. It's okay. Whatever is gone is gone. Whatever days are left, do it. Do the ritual daily. And you will see that, your connectivity with them, they have come to say, bless us. They come to bless us. I do it every day, for my grandmother, especially, I'm so attached to my grandmother, my mother, my granny, my grandfather, whosoever is gone. I really, wish them well, that they go, they get the food and they go for just 15 days. They're here. They are very close to us. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Sagittarius. I keep talking about all this. For Sagittarius natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th houses. Okay. 6th house is, you'll be very energized. Jupiter is already there. So you will be working quickly, efficiently. You will definitely be able to conquer your rivals, your enemies, or your some unfinished tasks or duties that you have in hand on the 23rd. You'll be able to complete everything. So you'll be very, very enthusiastic to start with. Also, your bosses will recognize you. They'll praise you lavishly. They will give you that more projects also. But you will be really burnt out. You'll be really working really very, very hard, and then you feel drained by the end of the day. So it's okay. You must enjoy, have fun also, but at the same time, have a work-life balance. That is something which you should be actually following. And there can be that you're going in for that fitness regime. You worked out a lot on the 23rd. You worked out at the gym or some sports activity you took. So you're tired. Then moon moves into your 7th house after that. And that's on the 24th to the 28th, 26th evening, 24th to the 26th evening. So that's where moon is in Gemini sign. And you have a beautiful yoga, which is Pancha Mahaparusha Bhadra yoga forming in your Kendra in the 10th house. So definitely very positive time period for your, work and getting those appreciations and, those accolades that you're waiting for. When moon is with Mars in your 7th house, now this is the time period when you will be more focused on your business partnerships, overseas firms or foreigners. Your efforts will be noticed and you will be praised by your coworkers also. And also this is the time when you will have some significant and money gains also. You will have some unexpected resources which are going to be really helping you in future. And great deal of passion, love is in the air. You will have intimate relationship with your partner, your spouse, or marriage is definitely going to get better. You feel that connectivity now, that happiness, the delight, and then you're going to be spending more time with your family also, and you're going to be lavishly spending on your family, taking them out for dinner, or you're just going to be buying some clothes or some good things, food, luxurious items for your family, for yourself. Okay, indulgence, definitely it's on cards. Then moon moves into your 8th house. See, one house, then next house. One house is good, next house is not, then next house is good, then the other house is not. So that kind of a up down kind of a phase happens for everyone. So it was a good 2.5 days that you enjoyed. Now comes the 8th house energy, which is playing out. So it could be that you're not well, you have stomach issues, you ate out and you're not feeling well, you have a lack of sleep, or you're not able to finish your tasks on time. The timelines are pretty much tightened. So you're feeling quite low, or maybe you're feeling quite lost. Your overindulgence can also lead to problems. So you need to actually draw a line. Okay, I have done a lot. Now I need rest. My stomach needs rest. I don't need to eat more outside food. All that happens on the 26th evening to the 28th, when moon is in the Cancer sign. And this is also going to be not a good period to connect with your in-laws, with your partner. It could be that you're having some kind of argument, heated argument, unnecessary argument can happen also. This is not the time to make any hasty decision, impulsive decision, or emotional decisions. It's not right. Your physical activity must increase. There can be some hidden talents or hidden energies which can come to the limelight. You will get to know about your hidden potential, or you will get to know about some secret of your partner or yourself. Your secret can be revealed as well. All right, that kind of an issue can come up. 9th house, moon moves into on the 29th. So this is the time period when you can be very meticulous about your efforts. It is not a good time period to complete or quit things with your bosses, square things with your bosses. It could be that, you're having some problem, reputational issues with your bosses and seniors and co-workers. They're not acknowledging your efforts. So you feel a little uneasy, when you're doing and doing and doing and you're not getting in return anything. So you feel low, So that kind of a thing can happen. But you must understand your hidden potential. You must understand what exactly is it that you can, make the best use of. What is it that you have, the talent that you have? So that is something which will help you. You will understand that also. Household life can be a little stressful as well. Okay, but surely you can get into that philanthropic or religious activities, and you can maybe travel. You can also upgrade yourself, upskill yourself. You can look at the bigger picture now, see what you can do, explore. Okay, be an explorer. You don't pick up an argument with your father. Quite likely you can. So avoid. Visit a religious shrine or pilgrimage or something like that. And also perform some rituals at home. So I've given you the remedy in the beginning part about the Guru Pushya Yoga and the Pitru Paksha. So do those rituals. They're really, really helpful, and they'll take you out of the issues that you're going through. At least 50% of the problem will be eradicated. So it's a big thing I'm claiming. I'm telling you, it is a big, big, big time relief that you're going to be getting if you're doing any rituals on the Pitru Paksham time or and the Guru Pushya. Okay, so that's what. And we have Mercury forming a Mercury is forming a yoga, Bhadra Yoga in the Kendra. So this is also good for your personal life and your work life. Investment wise also, you will be learning more. Education wise also, student natives are really going to be learning more and doing well. If at all you have to travel overseas, this is the time you should. Okay. So this is what. And then coming to the next one, that is Capricorn. Okay, so for Capricorn natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your 5th, 6th. Okay, let me just make it. One sec. Capricorn, and 1 day. Okay. So for Capricorn natives, moon is going to be in your 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th houses this week. So 5th house is the house of intellect. 5th house is the house of creativity. So this is going to be giving you some new projects. It can give you some, your professional image, you're working on that, but it is the 8th house from your 10th. So you have to take good care of your personal and professional image. Your esteem can suffer. Okay. But Jupiter thankfully is there. So it will balance out things. On the financial standpoint, you have to be careful in investment. There can be slow progress. Thankfully, there is a Malavya Yoga with Venus, which is forming in your Kendra. So this is a big time saving grace. There's no planet till now in the Kendra. Now Venus has entered. So this is going to balance out things at the workplace. There can be that you're working through your poor investments. Now you're going to be actually improving, or you're going to be making money out of money. Even your spouse and friends will actually cheer you up. Whatever you were missing out on. Now everything is going to be under control with this Venus is ingress. Your connection with your old or ex-partner might trigger again. Okay. It can be that you are going to be revisiting the subjects or the books that you have read earlier, or you actually need to refresh your memory. You're going to be revising things, or maybe revisiting those areas where, you want to upskill yourself. Sometimes what happens, we have to refer to, we have to refer to those, those books and those, notes again. So that is something which is going to be, the case when you're talking about the 5th house transit. So that is going to be the case in your, okay. Mars is in the Lagna. One sec. Okay. So then moon is going to be in your 6th house. And okay, when moon on the 23rd is in the 5th house, you might just connect with children. You might just conceive. This is a good time period for being creative. And then moon moves into your 6th house on the 24th till the 26th evening. Now, this is the time when moon is going to be in Gemini sign in the 6th house. So this is going to give you that energizing impact. You're going to be enthusiastic. You want to do things quickly, efficiently. Productivity will increase. Your bosses will recognize you. You'll be, getting all those accolades and praises also. Relationship with your partner and spouse can become very pleasurable. So this is that way a good time period. And also Mars is there. So you can be more sporty, more, into too much of, you can be more fitness. You will enjoy some activities like fun activities or sports activities. This will give you that healthy and worry-free life also, worry-free days also ahead. So that's happening on the 24th to the 26th evening. Now, this is also a good time period for, the people who are jealous of you to win over them. Okay, so it's better that you be careful also. At the same time, you will be able to win over them, their co-workers, etc. 26th evening to the 28th, moon is going to be in Cancer sign in your 7th house. Now, this is the time period when you can maybe become too, you can be too much involved in relationship, your work, spending time with your family, with your partner. You might be just taking them out for dinner. You're going to be wearing some new clothes. You're going to be working towards, the efforts are going to be towards growth. So you're going to be enjoying. Maybe you got that paycheck, and or maybe, you got that, somehow the, what do you call, you got that praises, or you're noticed by your superiors. So you're going to be enjoying and celebrating that. All right. When moon is in the 7th house, this is also a good time period for getting married or getting into a relationship if you're solo. Then moon moves into your 8th house lastly on the 29th. So 8th house energy is something which is not that great. It gives you some kind of, indulgence or scheming in covert dealings, and, your opponents increase in number. You actually feel quite insecure. You make wrong choices in investments also. So you have to be cautious about that. But surely this is a good time period for a self-introspection. do not be impulsive and do not have those mood swings and make decisions as per that. Sometimes you're very, you get too much involved in other people's life. So that is something that you have to avoid, rather than, that focus on yourself and your life more. Eat right. You can go hungry, or you can have some stomach related problems during this time, some digestive issues, anxiety and stress can happen. So that is something you have to be cautious about when moon is in the 8th house. It's a Chandrashtama after all. So maybe you can go for some physical activity, some intimate relationship with your partner, that all that can happen, but don't be distracted. You can be stressed out. So all that can happen. And you have a Venus in the Kendra. So it's a Malavya Yoga, Pancha Mahapurusha Yoga also forming for you. So it's a very positive time period for you. And as it is, you've been waiting for some planet to go here. Also, just I would say request you to do the remedy that I have given, the ritual, not the remedy, it's a ritual. And we get Guru Pushya Yoga only thrice or 4 times in a year. So you're getting that yoga, it's forming on the 26th. So do the ritual that I've given in the beginning part, that will help you, and do the Pitru Paksha remedy also, ritual also. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Aquarius. So let's start with the Aquarius readings. So for Aquarius natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your okay. So for Aquarius, moon is going to be transiting your 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th houses this week. So 4th house, you feel very emotional. See, Saturn in the 1st house giving you a Sasya Yoga is good, but it is also giving you too much of delays and frustrations any which ways. It is not bad, but still, you are missing out on certain things, the quickness. It's good if you can slow down. There's no problem in that, but surely you're getting frustrated also at the same time. But your Lagnesh is there, and it is moving backwards towards the 12th, so it is giving you some losses also. But still, when moon is in the 4th house and Jupiter is also there, so this is going to be giving you too much of cautious about your investments, and you're going to be very careful about your spendings. In case you have to buy a property, you have to sell a property. So it's good. It's a good decision. But you need to actually work on your restlessness. You're very restless. You need to focus on your health, chest problems, stomach problems, or maybe, there can be some restlessness or insecurities that you go through when moon is in the 4th house. So 4, 8, 12 houses, moon is not considered to be good for that reason, though it's its own zone. He is exalted here, but still it is considered to be little problematic here. So drive cautiously. There can be that, you're having some transportation problem. You're traveling from one place to another. You miss your flight, or you miss your tickets at home, or not home, but, it's a passport at home, something like that. PR, visa, etc. issues you can have. And for children also, you can have some issues regards to their studies or their mental setup when moon is in the 12th house, 12 places away from your 5th. Investment wise also, you have to be very cautious. It can be that kind of a phase where, you're spending too much time to attend to the problems of your home, family. You're connected with your family members also, though there is a Gachakesari yoga forming for you this week on the 23rd, because moon is going to be in the Kendra with Jupiter. So it is giving you that strength. It's a big time saving grace, but still, you need to be cautious about your spendings. You need to be taking care of your mental setup. You need to work on the home environment. There are some breakage, or there is some kind of issue that you have to resolve. You have to redo your place. So do it on time. Okay. We're heading to Diwali also, so redo your place. And then moon moves into your 5th house, and that's happening on the 24th to the 26th evening. So when moon is in the 5th house, this is, you feel very low, because, you are actually, this is the 8th house from your 10th. So you feel very low on your esteem. This can be giving you slow progress on the financial standpoint. You may go through a very trying period because of these 2 quarter days. Why? But Mars is there. So we can say it is neutralizing the impact, but still, it is the 8th house energy which is playing out. So some profitable agreements are, just taking time You had been expecting, but it doesn't happen. So that kind of a feeling is also there. Some poor investments can take place, so you miss out on that also. So take care of all of that. But otherwise, your partner is going to be supportive of you. Your children are going to be helpful. For student natives, it's a good time period. So we cannot just say that completely write off. You can be a little irritated. You can be a little agitated. Your travels might be, giving you some issues and troubles. But at the same time, it is good for your relationship. If you want an intimate relationship, this is a good time period. For your children, you want to decide something about your children, to send them off to the overseas places to study, etc. It's a good time period. But for you yourself, for investments, for your own mental setup, for your work culture, for your workplaces, it is not a good period when moon is in your 5th house. Okay, be more creative, spend more time into entertainment. Rather, shift your focus. You're too much involved in your work, so now you need a break. So give yourself a break and take time for yourself. Give yourself some time. All right. Then moon is going to be in your 6th house, 26th evening till the 28th. Moon is going to be in your 6th house. So you will be more energized now. You needed a break. Now you've taken that break, and now you move on to the 6th house. Energy is going to play out. So you're going to be very enthusiastic. Work will be efficiently done. You'll be more productive. You will take time to finish all the things in a very detailed and a meticulous manner, and people will appreciate. Your bosses will appreciate and give you lavish remarks, so that is something which will boost your energy again. And this is also a good time period for your relationship. You might just go for some workouts, join the gym, work on your diet. You're going to be really but yeah, makes you pretty much busier and requires a lot of energy and time also here. The productivity will increase, but your working hours are also going to increase. So stress levels can also increase. So that is something you have to take care, and you have to spend time with your family also, because you're really burnt out. 29th is the time period when moon is going to be in your 7th house, and that is the time period when you will be more into business, some kind of business, overseas firms, foreigners connections. You're going to be really working on your projects, and with your co-workers you'll be discussing some new projects. So it is going to be a satisfying day, and it is going to be giving you some connection with those, or maybe some delegates have come, so you're entertaining them, you're taking them out for dinner, or some kind of entertainment is involved. And there can be general joy, happiness, and delight, which is predominant. And in your health, you have to take care of your stomach region. You can get involved in alcoholic beverages, and you can have some issues, because Rahu is also there, waiting there in the 2nd house. So you need to take care of all of that. Saturn is looking here, so you have to have restriction, have your boundaries set. Do not get overboard or overindulgent in anything and everything around you. Okay, so you will be getting involved with your in your relationship with your family members. You'll be taking them out, you'll be entertaining them, you'll be connecting with those kinds of people who will uplift you in the future. So that kind of a process is on. And Mercury is transiting your 8th house and is exalted. And there's a Sun, Ketu also. Mercury is combust also. Mercury is also your 5th lord after all. So you need to work on your finances now. You will gain wealth. You will make money out of money now. So if you want to go in for investments, you can do it during this time period. Avoid the dates that I've given in the Mercury video. So maybe, when Mercury is deeply combust, especially, that's happening on the 30th of September and the 1st of October, and 5th to 6th of October also avoid. Okay. Not a good time period for investments. Okay. Do the ritual that I have mentioned in the beginning part, that is Guru Pushya Yoga ritual and Pitru Paksha ritual. Okay. Thank you so much. Last sign. Coming to Pisces. So for Pisces natives this week, moon is going to be transiting your 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th houses. And 3rd house is the house of communication, siblings, neighbors, your mental setup also, your inclinations, mental inclinations. So suddenly you will see that you're getting that those accolades, respect that you desire, that you're working on the projects that you have been working on. 23rd is the day when you will be traveling, you will be communicating with your seniors and bosses. Financially, it is an advantageous time for you. Relationship with your spouse, with your partner, with your neighbors, with your friends, that is going to improve. Your younger siblings, you're going to be talking about their growth. And this is also a good time period for for the ones who are waiting for the promotion or any kind of appreciation that you're waiting for, that attention that you're waiting for. You will get that as well. This is also the time period to learn more. Write, if you are into writing, you will really be doing well, writing, publishing, or communication, journalism. So this is a good day for you. You will get that kind of recognition that you're waiting for. 24th to the 26th evening is the time period when you will be having this moon in your 4th house. Now, 4th house is a little sluggish and an unsettling kind of a phase for you. This might just give you expenditure on the family members, or maybe, you're going to be spending on, redoing your place, or, there's some leakage or there is some breakage. So you're going to be working on that. You can be a little agitated and irritated also, because Mars is there. So you feel why things are happening this way and not my way. So your restlessness, anguish, pain, all that is also there. You're going to be dreading or in the job which is there, that you have to complete. So you're just dreading that. Or you're working from home, so you have lots to finish. There are certain goals that you have to achieve. So there is a lot of commotion at the home front. But surely you will be out of it, because moon is going to be in your 5th house. Now you're burnt out and you want to take a break. You want to take rest. You want to connect with your children. You want to be more creative. Maybe you'll pick up a pen and you will a paint brush and you will start drawing. You've not done from a long time. You'll pick up that Casio or piano and you will start playing. You don't just want to play that violin that you have, the violin classes that you want to take up. So that kind of a situation is also there when moon is in the 5th house. And 5th house is about your intellect. It is also the 8th house from your 10th. So there can be some financial lows and highs that you can experience also. Some poor investments can be made, something which is like in a impulse you made. So you might just be going through the upheavals. You have to obviously face the consequences. And also as regards to your friends, your spouse, your people around you, you can be little disconnected, because you feel that they're not appreciative of you. You feel low, or you feel that there is a lot of fury that is inside everyone. But surely things will grow better, and towards you will recognize the problem and you will reconcile also. So that is something that is not going to be giving you too much of gloom and despair. You'll be out of it also. Don't worry. And also there can be some new connection, new relationship, which can trigger as well. In your romance, you'll be very romantic, highly charged up in emotions. So that's good. Also, there is a possibility, okay, this is done. And then moon is going to be lastly in your Leo sign, and that's happening on the 29th in the 6th house. So in the when it's in the 6th house, it is going to be giving you too much of energy. Now you're enthusiastic. Now the sluggishness is coming out. You're coming out of it. Now you feel that enthusiasm, quickness, and you're working efficiently. Productivity increases. You're going to be working out. You're going to be eating right. You're taking care of your health. You're taking care of your relationship. So now this is going to be a good time period, and maybe you get a pay boost and you're really happy with the situation. So 29th is a good time period for you. Relationship with your spouse, family is going to be pleasurable. You're going to be spending more time with your co-workers. You're going to be working on the projects that you have got, and you're going to be having excellent time with the without the worry and stress, and merry time with your family also. But you need to be working on your diet. You need to really take care of your stress level, because you're going to be really burnt out. You're going to be spending too much time on your work. So that is something you have to take care, especially on the 29th. All right. Now, there is a Panchamahapurusha Yoga, Bhadra Yoga in the Kendra, which is forming. So good for your relationship with your partner. If you have been having some issues, you'll reconcile. If you have to purchase a property, you have to sell off the property, or you want to go in for the investments, all this is definitely going to happen before 10th of October. Do not do certain things, on the 30th of September, on the 1st of October, 5th, 6th October, 2nd October. These are not the dates when you should take any major decisions. Otherwise, it is overall a good transit. Venus in the 8th house is also not considered to be bad. It's good for your health. So take care of your relationship, which are undercover or hidden. They can come into limelight. If you really don't want them to be in the limelight, you really need to be cautious about these areas. I've given the remedy, or we can say the Guru Pushya Yoga, which is forming in the sky on the 26th. Please do the ritual. And Pitru Paksha also, you can start from now itself. It is definitely going to be helpful. And I would request you all to book a reading for yourself rather than asking questions on the social media. Please do not share your birth details with everyone, because there are energies that the horoscopes carry. And when you are showcasing the horoscopes in public, the energies get depleted. It's good. We are not guinea pigs. We should not show our horoscope to everyone. I never do that. I never discuss my horoscope in public or with any astrologer. So it's the best is that book a reading for yourself. It's a personalized, and it's completely hidden from the whole world. So it's between you and me, the interaction is going to be. And definitely it is because we do as an astrologer, we should do the kavach, and we should do certain, protection to the horoscope also, because they carry energies. So please understand that the discounts are not going to last for a longer duration. Please book a reading for yourself. I request you all. It's a 30% discount. I really want you to, then the whole year I don't have any discounts, and then it becomes a problem. Okay. So avail this discount, and the reading will take place in December. All the slots are taken. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great, great week ahead. This is the 39th week, Guru Pushya Yoga, which happens only 2-3 times in a year. Please do the ritual, and the ancestral fortnight also. Do the ritual. I request you all. Thank you so much for watching. Om Tat Sat.